Hello, good afternoon. My name is Robert Wilkins. As you can tell, we have seasonally warm weather for our Christmas season. This is Citizens Brief Auburn Series 39. The topic for this third edition, Mayor Anders denies citizen involvement. We at Auburns Voice have gotten too many unanswered questions and lack of community concern from our mayor, Ron Anders. Our city council members also, Connie Taylor from Ward 1, Kelley Griswald from Ward 2, Beth Witten from Ward 3, Tyler Adams from Ward 4, Sonny Moreman from Ward 5, Bob Parsons from Ward 6, Max Coblentz from Ward 7, Tommy Dawson from Ward 8, and its overpaid city manager, Megan McGowen Crouch. I have approached the mayor and city council at two different city council meetings. It was stated on the work session yesterday several times that landowners in the Urban Core and Urban Core West development areas stated they would never sell their land property. Not only did they sell, but developers were able to gather enough properties in one group to start the birth of downtown student housing. Please do a permanent moratorium. This moratorium is not about the immediate stormwater and sewer issue. We pay the most money to our employees than any Alabama city in resolving those structural problems, but it's about future character of Auburn. I recommend permanent moratorium on private dormitory developments downtown. And by 3 emails with one response concerning the downtown independent student housing issue that has destroyed the once loveliest village on the plains. On November the 19th, I sent an email, quote, I would like you and the council to consider involving the community at large in forming a moratorium task force. After 21 days, I still had not received any correspondence from the mayor, so I sent a follow-up letter on December the 10th. Quote, I said, I feel strongly, like other Auburn citizens, that we have been left out in overbuilding of the private student housing in downtown. This has helped destroy the uniqueness of Auburn. This issue involves all the citizens, not just the Auburn City Council, developers, and the city manager and her staff, unquote. Finally, on December the 10th, same day as the follow-up, I received a response from Mayor Anders. Quote, at this time, there is not a plan to create a task force to study the issues discussed related to the temporary moratorium. Studying the current status of infrastructure concerns relative to the temporary moratorium requires professional expertise and will involve both staff and various consultants, unquote. Mayor, we know you didn't write that. I responded back to Mayor Anders, December the 11th, in an email. I said, quote, we're not interested in the technical issues, but more about the future appearance and rapid growth of these massive private student housing, taking into consideration of a possible permanent moratorium. That is what the task force would be concerned about. I also text my council member in Ward 5 on December the 5th, quote, I need your opinion on the idea of the mayor's form a task force concerning the moratorium and development downtown. I did a follow-up email on December the 9th, and Sonny Moreman finally from Ward 5 responded on December the 12th, quote, I see no interest in appointing a task force right now. This may change as the process unfolds, unquote. I responded back, reminding him about our first discussion as he was running for my city councilman. We talked about short-term rentals, which we had different views on, but then we talked about downtown overdevelopment. He stated to me that it was the number one concern of Ward 5 constituents. I never heard Councilman Moreman mention it again until this moratorium was brought up. over 3 years. Who created this problem? The same people who say they are going to fix the problem? Think about it. Who created this problem? Wasn't we citizens? We weren't involved. It was the same people that are going to solve this problem. We citizens want to help, but we're told to sit on the sideline and just watch as a massive overpaid city team and its overpriced consultants continuously try to solve these issues without our help. As the temporary moratorium came into effect, 2 huge independent student housing developments, The Edge and The Mark, are being unofficially approved.
One of the items on the agenda for tonight is the moratorium for the construction of new student housing on West Glen. Auburn SGA is very grateful that the 2 pre-approved student housing projects on West Glen are proceeding as planned, which combined with the student housing being added on campus will add around 2,500 beds in the next few years. This is an incredible number that will help maintain the exceptional student experience.
If we do nothing, how many more developments can this city manager and the city approve? Over 1 year ago, 175 Auburn citizens voted in a survey at nextdoor.com with 6 pressing problems overwhelming. The number one problem was overbuilding of downtown. And it was these huge student housing. 98 citizens making up 56% of the votes. They do not want citizens' input. They just want our money. It is easy to allow the city government to control our destiny as we sit by passively, but we can no longer allow the city government to rule. Good afternoon, and have a wonderful Christmas season. Thank you. Join us at Auburns Voice on nextdoor.com or facebook.com or youtube.com or contact me directly. Robert at Auburns, that's AUBURNS Voice, VOICE.com. So Robert at AuburnsVoice.com or call 205-399-1579. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to hear it, does it make a sound? We Auburn citizens need to make that sound louder and clearer. Thank you.